Viper, can you hear the spaces coming through? Cool, what's up? Can anyone confirm that the audio is coming through? It is. All right. Is it too loud or is it right there? Oh, let me turn the music up. If one can hear the spaces, one can't. I don't know how to turn on my. I just want to know if the spaces are coming through. I gotta adjust the volume on it. I don't want to speak. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Well, I'm gonna take it off then. I don't think we're talking about anything creative anyway. Too many mixed signals from y'all. Y'all are fucking with me right now. Oh, it's gonna be swell because there's only 5 races, so we can't lose all of them. But what did we learn from yesterday? We can't pick the best horse because best horse never wins. So we have to go with the second and third best horses because those are the ones that always win. And that happened how many times last night? So, yeah, new strategy tonight. Can't wait to pick the left dirt, 8-star S Colt to win the qualifier, and then the right turf golf course win. That's going to be the best. Oh my god. What do you mean? What's going on here? Thought about this. Why not take the raises that fill and make one for each archetype? I don't. We're going above my pay grade for custom stuff. I'm not doing custom races. I'm sure if I have an idea for like a custom series, but we're not there yet. I get paid by my lovely Twitch Prime users who decide to give me their Prime sub. That is how I get paid, and I appreciate every $2.35 that I get from you. You have no idea. And I'll have you know, I have not spent $1 of that money yet. It sits in my savings account for when I decide to get something to upgrade the stream, which I gotta get a new fucking chair. This chair is ass. I got duct tape on it. The padding fell off, so now it's just a coating of duct tape. Like, I have an extendo mic. I have a proper mic. I got a shitty green screen that's fallen down. You can see right here in this general area. What are you doing? It's gonna fall over if I fuck with it. So obviously, I should fuck with it. Well, now I gotta fuck with it. Thanks a lot, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Good? We're good for now. It's gonna fall down one of these times. I gotta care more. That's the problem. I think, and I talked about it behind the scenes with my good pal Kenzo, but like, it's really hard to get people to pay attention to Mondays and Tuesdays. It really is. Truly is. Especially for handicapping. And we're at a disadvantage because if nobody pays attention to it, then we have light fields. And it's cheeks. It really is. It's cheeks. So I think I'm going to start going live on Saturdays for the majors and then just cutting the stream off when the races actually start. So I think we might test run. We might do a test run of that this weekend. I got to make sure I get off work in time and I have enough time before UFC fights start. But yeah, we have 5 races tonight. First run goes off at 9:30. So we got some time to kill. We do have breeding next week. We did talk a little bit about it yesterday. Fucking Oilers lost. I think I need Juan Soto to hit a home run tonight. I need Soto to hit a homer. Oh, and good, my parlay's dead. Yeah, so we need Juan Soto to hit a homer. Yeah, it was a good, definitely good, definitely an excellent shift in momentum. And it's not like they got stomped out yesterday, too. Like, it was a 2-1 game. It was very close. Fuck, I got my back on my head. I'm dying. I got some shit on me. All right. No, that was a zoo course. I saw that. You probably should have tried to talk him down a little bit. Anything he has listed, if you try and talk him down, he'll most likely just snap take the offer. But that horse should be all right. I forgot what the press were on it. Latuda, what's up? Probably made you fucking giddy as hell when the JJ said he's been buying RDF. That's crazy. And I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't suggest newer players getting RDF or RD for that matter. Glad to see there's other smart, intelligent people out there that lead. You're so smart, Viper. I don't know why I gotta be a dumb idiot. Viper, you gifted a sub again. Yeah, I appreciate you, homie. Brian Burke. Congrats on the sub. More than me. Yeah, get him out. I have 2. I think I have 2. I might have to smack the JJ in his fucking word hole because I got a nice age 1 RDF filly, 7.5 stars, 2.5 across the board. Sent on the market for I think is a fair price considering I don't think it has 2 1-of-1s. It is right there. There is a world that just has 2 1-of-1s in it. But I appreciate the lurker. We're not streaming soon. We're streaming now. I appreciate the lurkers also. Lurkers count as views, and views help. So. Just fucking do the name generator. Just Google name generator, put two hints in, or just pick just go back to the baseball players. I named all the 1-year-olds yesterday, so you're on to something by starting today instead of starting on Saturday. I wonder how many, yeah. I wonder if a JJ started. Yeah, the only chicken shit bullshit that happened with Rainbow Return is she retained her mother's start. But it shouldn't matter. Should have insane stamina though. Yeah, this horse shouldn't. This should be an okay. This should be a nice one. This should be a nice one for LT. 25 cents a horse. can't do bad names, all right? Come on, you know better. Oh shit. I just peeped this today too. GVG might crack into the top 5 in the next week or so with Gaia 2.0. Michaela's done racing, so she'll just bounce out, which is fine. Wow, you took Alphabet Soup, you scumbag. It better, and it's a gray too. All right. This is second crop for this fucker, right? Or first crop. I looked at this one. Stens, how many breeds did you do with this one? So much, so many dollars. Oh, you gotta pay to play. Still have another month to figure out what's gonna happen with him. That sucks. Alphabet Soup, good name. I wonder if anyone. It's so cliche. I personally don't want to pick IRL horse names, but I don't mind when someone uses a good one. Like Alphabet Soup was a very good horse. I like that horse. That was one of my favorite horses. But used it on a filly, so it is what it is. I gotta try and hit this bum next season. Ugh. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I think Sten's bought this one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was a white horse, but he picked a gray horse. I don't think we have white horses yet. Like this is about as white as we get. So Alphabet, this one will essentially look like this one as it matures. But if you would have picked like a fucking chestnut horse and named it Alphabet Soup, I would have been quite upset. Silver Charm was obviously Silver Charm was great. Chip Silver. Fuck. Jonathan Shepard had this big white son of a bitch back in like 2002, 2003. It was like the #1 turf horse in North America. Any like mile-and-a-half turf race, he would just mollywop these sons of bitches. Fuck was his name? The fuck is he? Did he not win the United Nations? What was his horse's name? I'm not going to be able to do anything else until I figure it out. Need to go back further. That's why. This shit's gonna tilt me off. With anticipation, that's the fucking one. Yeah, thank you. Because I was literally about to lose my mind. Literally about to lose my mind. Why are you so slow, bro? Second Breeders' Cup serve. Alright, I thought he won that son bitch. Yeah, the numbers he was putting up that year was just fucking ridiculous. Like, he consistently just put up 123 giant stakes in a row. It was just unbeatable. And then they disrespected his ass and put him in a fucking allowance race for his last race of his career. Kind of bullshit. All right. Be right back. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let's get back into this shenanigans. Literally have an hour until the pool closes. I'm not rushing. Cancellations. Last week of this fucking season. Oh, what's going on? Damn. No, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate you, homie. Appreciate everyone who subs, obviously. Yeah, that's a white one. I would say that's white. I mean, it's still gray and or roan. Like it's still because there's no such thing as white, so it just falls under the gray or roan category. Do I have to breed with Hakani? I know this is MJ's stud. He uses in house. He's also very selective about what races he runs in. Before you actually needed to. I don't know if I might keep my I might keep my fillies on the track. Well, I don't know if I will or not. The low level one I might, just because it's podium and it's not even like it's a 50-50, but I would take her to something like that and start it off. Is everything named for next season? Hardways is ready to go. This sucker isn't. I'm gonna name this turd. I'm gonna name this turd. Definitely gotta name this sucker. The first Minka babies are going on the track next week, so I know Zook has like 6 or 7 of them, all low grade. And then the goldenrod that we had to buy just to have a goldenrod. Yeah, this one's again, all the breeding I think has been done. No, it's been out of the house also. Listen, I know MJ did a bunch in-house. 50-50 split, I think. 3, 6. So he did it in-house 6 times, 9 times out of house. I know this is probably one of them. No, this is not one of the MJs. Yeah, Hakani might be something nice down there. Again, another, almost the same route you took, Latuda. I mean, exactly the same route you took. Paid for its breed already. Another wabi-sabi. Yeah, I saw you bought it for 1,000, listed it for 4, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We're at that point where it doesn't matter. $20 isn't $20 anymore. But you still got to try and make it. I get it. I understand it. But I mean, it's not a terrible. Like, it's a building piece for sure. The prefs on it were fucking mangled. God damn, 1 for 1. You didn't even need to run it again. That's crazy. I can't remember if it was you listed it right away and you saw it first, or if it was up there for a little bit. $10. All right, 10-minute gap's not terrible. Wait, you pay 1,000 derby. You wait 5 days, you get a full, and then you should get the breed. But like, this isn't terrible. This is pretty fucking cool, honestly. Now, the press being mashed is like a pain in the ass, but like, if you keep it right turf firm, you should produce like nice little building blocks if you spike a filly. You can take her to like an A- or an A, or even another like solid B+ that like gets you up to A or A-. Then you can start hitting the 9-star colts and just mashing stars back in. Now you smash it with an S. Shitty S. This horse ran on stream, didn't it? No, I beat this horse. This horse is shit, yeah. This horse is ass, unfortunately. Can't remember who, so let's take a look. See. Did you buy it? When did you buy this one? I don't remember. Yeah, $10 horses. $10 horses are the way, I guess. I don't know. It's again, it's a weird spot. Like, if you have good mares, you should breed the good horses. But if you have shitty mares, like trying to start the line in house and then build out in like, I guess it would be 6 months, assuming. All right. The allowance is actually a full field, which is kind of juicy. The only problem is I think it's majority A's. A's, 1A+, 1S-, 2A+, 3A+. So 3A+ and S- and 9 A's. Oh, shit. All right, well, let's try and figure it out. I think Moo. 2 starts at 10, a win in a second. You're going to regret that when the president of the 1% Club is here later. You remember that. I'll remember this. I'm actually going to email that to him right now. On a fast track is quite excellent. 12 for 16, honestly. So anything, I guess A-thing Moo is likely the one of the horses we target in this race. 9 for 9. I mean, again, we're back to the prefs, but right turf fast, you pull the 9 prefs is probably going to help you out a lot in this race. So the 1's definitely on the top of the list so far. Jesus Christ, this race is gonna be tough. Pond Skimmers, 11 tries at 10 furlongs, 9 wins in a second. Fast Track, 9 tries, 3 wins and 2/3. All right, so Pond Skimmer moves to the top as well. Jesus, 2 killer ass A's right off the bat, back to back. Ancient Neptuna, unfortunately, pulled the soft side of things in this Fast Track affair. Well, is on the soft side of things. Oh, damn. It's actually named. Pardon my ignorance. I had no idea it was named after an actual person. And now I'm looking at chat and some devastating things happened. Some devastating things. Yeah, it's tough, man. Like, that's the thing. It's gonna be tough. Like, this horse is definitely gonna have an uphill battle against 3-star Firm and just killers at the pref already. If we had like Yielding, I think would be a little bit better situation. But yeah, Pond Skimmer very good. Pond Skipper Skimmer. I was right. Close. Maybe Pond Skip. There you go. Stens. Pond Skipper. Horse name. Lock it in. Ron Burgundy. Wasn't there already a Ron Burgundy? 3 starts at 10, a win and a third, not too shabby. Fast Track's 1 for 10. So likely moves to the back of the line behind the 1 and the 2. Chocolate Turtle, 12 starts at 10. 3 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. 7 podiums and 12 tries. 2 for 10 on a Fast Track. He's carried 118 4 times and has a second to show for it. Still probably going to favor the 2 A's in this race. They thought they were cute. Just to Fly. You like that one? That was a good one too. 11 tries at 10 furlongs, 5, 2, and 1. Jesus Christ, dude. The A's in this race are... I mean, it makes sense, honestly. I think the buy-in for this race is still like 2K. Oh, it's 3K. Holy shit. So this is like a high-stakes allowance. Okay. That makes sense then why there's killer A's in here. Holy shit, man. Another 9-star. Yeah, 11 tries at 10, 5, 2, and 1. Fast Track, 24 tries, 10 wins, a second and 4/3, high of 75, so the average is 66 for both. Chocolate Turtle averages 68 for the distance, 62 for the pref. Burgundy's ass. No disrespect. Neptune is out of its league right now, sorry. Pond Skimmer has the highest average for the distance. Jesus Christ, dude. What a killer race. 1, 2, 6. Yeah, it's got to be one of the A's so far. Prospect Heights, the 7. A pedestrian A we found. 4 tries, 1 win, 1/3 of the distance. 0 for 7 on a Fast Track with 2/3. You're out. In my eyes, you're out. But again, you're 2 for 22. That you could just win this race outright. Who's stopping you? Sid Vicious, the 8. 4 tries, a win, 2/3. 75% at the distance. Fast Track, 1 for 5. So just like, I'm still going to favor the 1, the 2, and the 6 because of their consistency on a Fast Track and their actual, like, strong fleet figures. Company Inc., the 9, an S-. 1 for 11 lifetime with 4 shows. 3 tries at 10 furlongs, a win in the show. 1 win in 3 shows on 7 attempts on the Fast Track. It's coming out of S minus stakes. I just don't know that this horse. Again, it's a good. It's a fine S minus. Like third in a 4 horse race and a 5 horse race isn't super impressive. Like this 72 makes sense. This 72 doesn't make shit for sense. 8 horses. They carried weight in the range allowance. I don't know what the range was though. I mean, I don't know what his range was. But he also skipped 2 conditions to run in it. Not that it mattered anyway. So I already didn't like the weight there. I think those 3 A's that we saw are just better than this 9. Better than 9 with the 6 pound difference or the 4 pound difference. I think they'll just perform better. But I could be wrong. Again, we try to target the strongest S minus, but to me this isn't the strongest one. Though it could be strong enough. Podium potentially. I mean, if it wins the race outright, you know, well, what I can do, you know. What I can do. Casual browsers, the A+. 4 tries at 10 furlongs, 2 wins in a show. 6 tries on fast, a win in a second. Been running fleet figure or benchmark restricted stakes. Has it ever run this allowance? No, it hasn't. Couldn't win for 2K claiming, but it won. That was a 5-horse field. Yeah, while this horse is fine at the distance, I don't think it's going to be better than the other horses with the press on fast. I still think it's one of the A's. The 11, Stiff, potentially. 14 tries at 10 furlongs, 4 wins, 3 seconds, 2/3. So 9 for 14. 13 tries on fast track, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and a third. Lower average than the other A's. Probably the worst one so far, but still better than the other A pluses for the most part. Versus Balloon, the 12. Actually has the lowest morning line odds in the race, which is something to take notice of. Not that it matters, but it's still something to take notice. 5 tries at the distance with 2 wins. 6 tries on fast, a win and a third. 1 for 4 carrying 118. So there goes my confidence out the window. Yeah. I think the 11's below. Definitely below the 6. And I think I would put it below the 1 and the 2. I think it's one of those 3. I think it's the 1, 2, or the 6. The only disadvantage the 6 has is it has a 2-year. It's 2 years older than the other 2 horses. And I think that's going to matter. I think it's going to matter. It's a tough race. I could also just completely be ignoring another horse, but I think these are the 3 best horses, 4 being the 11. And then which A plus had a chance? I don't think any of them. Like, Casual Browser could have an outside chance to just surprise. But Brothers Balloons, 25% with the weight on. The S minus, again, could just be strong enough, honestly, but I get the weight differential might be the deciding factor. Like he's again, these are 4 and 5 horse fields. Like someone has to finish third. That's what I'm saying. Stens owns I think it's a Gen Zero. I'm pretty sure it's a Gen Zero. Also, Stens might not be here anymore. Like, there's a world that 9 could just show out. Am I willing to take a chance on that? I don't know. I don't think so. We've known the recipe for this allowance race for months, so if we have a chance to stick to one of the better ones, we should probably stick to one of the better A's. Damn, you're telling me this horse didn't have a chance in the 70 max free roll? What the hell? I thought A's had a chance in those races. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like Ron Burgundy and Roland Garros were supposed to be like in-house breeding experiment studs. I think. It was so many months ago, so many seasons. God, so many seasons ago. You want another rant about him? Didn't they go on about it in the spaces about how figure? Listen, I think I think they should restrict them to grades for the fleet figure ones. I think that was a swell idea. I think listen. I've been on the range, the range benchmark, whatever the fuck those are, with the weight allowances. Get them out. I've been complaining about them since the first season they were up. They're just not good. Like, if you want to have allowances, but also we're going into season 17 and we still don't have fucking lifetime condition races. Like, when claiming non-winners of 2, 3, and 4 lifetime, when allowance non-winners of 2, 3, and 4 lifetime. Like, when these? Why are we worried about, like? I'll say it again, but even though they're going to be on the schedule next season, but like, why are we fucking putting hardcore races on when we could be putting conditional races that actually matter? Like, they mentioned it, like the 4K claimers are now just flooded with S minuses, but if those were tied to lifetime conditions, you would see A pluses in there. You would see the weak S minuses that couldn't beat the winning S. Like, all claiming races again, and this is just like continuous repetition on my part because we talk about it all the time. Open races are the toughest races to run in real life racing because the best horses enter them. We're in the same exact thing here for 16 seasons. Like, open races should have been like shoot away seasons ago. We should have had non-winners of 2, 3, and 4 lifetime conditional races. I understand they have them, but they tied them to an allowance where you have to carry weight. Like, it's stupider than hell. Like, I just don't get it. Like, those are one thing. Like, when I've been, what season? Even before the season, the game actually started. Like, those are something that should have been implemented from day one. You give the shitty horses somewhere to range and figure out where they're gonna run. Your 4-start 1-win S minus doesn't have to run in a race against another 4-start 3-win S minus. If you have the non-winners of 2 lifetime, that means all the horses with 1 win can run against all the horses with 1 win. And then if they level up through the conditions fast like that, then you move them on to open company. But just having open races every single time and just having waited, like, it's just like whatever. We don't need to do anything. That's the thing. It's like, I'm not. I was asked. I was asked. I gave my feedback, and that's as far as I go for it. I don't. Yeah, it's not like. Yeah, and 3-year-old maidens also. Like, we should have maidens. We should have maidens up until. Yeah, there should be 3-year-old maidens. I think. I don't think we should have them past 4, but we should also be like holding 3-year-olds back from running against 4-year-olds for the first 2 weeks of the season. That's just my personal opinion as well. 3-year-olds, there should be 3-year-old only races for the first 2 weeks of the season, and then turn them loose against the older horses. They have 2 weeks to mature, and then throw them in against the older horses. Going right into the slaughter right away as a 3-year-old is kind of shit. There's so many things. Like, a lot of people have put their What do you mean? What are you trying to say? In regards to this? Yeah, that's different. Like, I mean, obviously, like if it's a telltale sign, and obviously we like some breeds mature later. If you want to hold your horse back until it's 3 because you think that's a thing, like, I guess it's your own, like, whatever. But like, I don't know if it's that. I don't know. It's just a choice. Like, there's so many unraced 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds on the market right now too. Yeah, they just have to have no wins. That's. But we've needed lifetime conditions since before the fucking game started. I've said my piece on it. I'm not one to go into suggestions and like try and rally the troops, and it is what it is. If I'm asked my opinion on something, I give it. I was asked, I gave it. I signed up way before when they were trying to do like what the fuck was it? The schedule committee. But that went to shit because nothing got done about it. And when that got put together, my first suggestion was we need lifetime condition races right off the bat. But also, I think what they said about like doing tying a grade to the to the benchmarks, I think that's a swell idea also. I think benchmark range races need to go. Carrying weight's dumber than hell. What other race? The benchmark range races, they're shit. They also shouldn't be tied to life. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't. There should be no weight tied to a lifetime condition race. I can't tell if you're telling me or if you're telling Stens. You can easily just come up on stage that way. We can just battle words. Or just, I understand what's going on. No, soon nothing. Whatever happened to the bonk race that was supposed to happen? Okay. So Pond Skimmer. I think it's going to be Pond Skimmer. I think I'm going to go with Pond Skimmer. Yeah, you're clearly not working if you're in here trying to words with people. And if so, let me have an interview to have that job as well. Jesus Christ. These 2 horses are broken. They're so good. and one's a B stretched up to an S minus, and the other one's a nice A to an A plus jump. A minus to A plus for Justify. Can I justify this fucking horse though at 5 years old? Its fleets are considerably worse than the other two horses, the last five. We look at the last five: 62, 62, 60, 64, 69. All A stakes. One, all right, we can throw out the free roll. Obviously, we can throw the free roll out. 74, 67, 65, 68, 65. A max stakes. So, like, Pond Skimmer gets the jump there. 66, 67, 67, 66, 61. A stakes and the range allowances. So, it's literally the one or the two. Buckle my shoe. So what was the third and fourth horse that I didn't like? Because y'all should be on one of those. Take notes. Just remember, take notes. Who has the head-to-head? Moo. Justify. Moo. So Moo's 2-0 against Pond Skipper or Skimmer. And Justify's beat them both. For fuck's sakes. Well, I clipped the one of us getting shut out yesterday, and I sent it to Bryce. Literally, there's 2 seconds left on the clock after I submit my ticket. I said, there's no way this is fucking real. Yeah, absolutely I did. I'll even play it again. Let me find this clip. Yeah, I went back and I dedicated my 10 minutes to trying to figure it out. I was pissed. Because it actually cost us a little bit of dollary dues. Four seconds. Confirm. 2 seconds. You fucking liar. 2 seconds on the clock. Boom. Pay me my money's back. Bullshit. A fucking liar. I don't like to swear on the stream, you know? I'm not one for profanity, but they fucking lied. Let me take a look at live odds. Obviously, there's going to be an hour left until the pool closes, but I think the race is big enough that we shouldn't. Oh, I'm pretty sure the show pool is juiced on the one side also. All right, that's not terrible. Yeah, someone actually dumped in the place and show pool on the 2. So that means there should be darts thrown to try and take a stab at it. If that's the case, I might live with anything move. I gotta look at this person up now that I have no idea what the hell's going on. I think I'm going with the 1. All right, so this is what you're talking about. So they fell? That sucks. That's a suck ass. I feel like that's the equivalent of like blowing a tire in the first turn of like the Daytona 500 or some shit. There's just no coming back from it. Especially if you're in the lead. Oh, that's gross. All right, so the 1 and the 2 are taking early money, which is obviously expected. Someone again hammered the fucking 1. All right, you know what? I'm gonna start keeping my picks to myself up until 5 minutes. But no, that's all right. I would actually prefer if people wagered. That makes it that actually makes me a little bit more happy. People actually wagering. So the 11 was the 4th worst A in the race. It's 4 years old. Sid Vicious dog shit. Company Inc. 11 to 1. Company Inc. could be a fucking sleeper. And Bertha's Balloon had the odds super early. I know I switched it up. I should put I should feed the ducks again. All the other things suck, and I don't know how to like. I gotta go through and figure out how to play music without getting infringement and shit like that. Get his bonds camera, which is the shitty thing. Yeah, everyone can help Stens by just saying random words in chat. And he'll just name horses the random sayings or words. Here's one, Stens. Help Stens. Pond Skimmer is a dog at a 10 furlong, an actual dog. And that's it. It's 10 furlongs or get wrecked. Same. And then 18 Moose, a killer at 9. So it's probably, God, I'm going to talk myself out of it. I think overall 18 Moose is an overall better horse. But at the distance, they're not comparable. Really not. If this was 9 furlongs, it would be a complete different scenario. With that said, maybe I don't like the 1 anymore. So then it comes down to 2 and the 6. Then I just have to get over the age gap. Whether or not it matters, but it's definitely running significantly worse fleet figures, so I think we're just on the 2. Can't talk myself out of it. Has game and everywhere at the top. Fucking balloon arch. And if that's the case, who else? Four-year-old. Can the 4-year-old potentially do something? Bitter Critter, that's a nice one. You got Poncho and Lefty. You gotta sell those together and race them together. They gotta be the grouped entry. Bindle Stiff. Bindle Stiff is worse than the 2. I'm just going with 2. I can't not take the best horse in this race. I just can't go against the recipe. If we get punished, we get punished. What am I supposed to do? That's what it's called, risk. I'm gonna when I get through putting my pick in for this one, I'm gonna go through and look at the names. All right. There's no meat on the bone for place and show. That means we got to look elsewhere, which is fine. Some sprinkles. This is why Saturday, I think, is going to be nicer. The unit size can go up, which means we can lose even more money. And losing is nuts. Yeah, Saturday's unit size would definitely go up. just because the pools are so much bigger, and the big dogs come out and slam Derby around like crazy. Risk reward. That's a good one. I don't know if that's a name yet. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should fucking name some horses. So yeah, we're gonna end up on the. I'm gonna end up on the 2 here. I think everyone else in the world is going to as well. The show and place pool are actually pretty juiced. I'm gonna come back and look at the place pool a little bit. This is a good. This was a good starting point. This was before I went live. Somebody had a bet on the 2. But this is nice because if for some reason the 2 just happens to not hit the board, then the pools are going to jump for place and show. Well, for show mainly because it has the most wagered on it. Second most by the 1, or next to the 1. So we'll definitely come back and check this one out. Wow, it's the only A+. No wonder she was shitty. Where were you earlier? I said I might. I said we might give it a test run this weekend. It would be nice if the person that's been telling me would also come on. He doesn't have to show his face; just his voice would be enough. Yeah, I'm gonna try it this Saturday. I don't know, maybe. I do have assets. Duty calls, smack. That's another one. No, early Saturday sucks because I work until 2. I get home around 3. So if I did it, I would go live at like 4 and stay live until about 4:40 or 5:45 when they decide to go live, and then just jump off, and then whoever you can just jump over and watch that, and I have the picks. But yeah, I think we're gonna try it this Saturday. Might as well, right? What the fuck do I have to lose? We have nothing. The only thing it does is the thing it does, which would help, is it gets eyes from Saturday to potentially come by Mondays and Tuesdays. Potentially. Bread and Butter. That's a good horse name. I don't know. I have assets. I have assets. I would like to sell them at one point. So if I can get rid of my Genesis for $20 each instead of $6 each, that would be swell. But was it a down roll S-, or was it an up roll S-? I mean, it's been like in the back of my mind, but the problem is UFC starts at 4 o'clock sometimes, and I'll make more wagering on UFC than I will handicapping. I'll also lose more too, but that's just how the game works. This weekend's a pay-per-view, so the card should start later. I think it starts like 6:45. Probably something worth checking out. I need to name this shit horse. No, I don't have to name anything. No, just focus on your 1-year-olds, bro. Can we get a 6 o'clock start time? If we get 6 o'clock start time, that's juicy juice. I'm not paying any of that. Thank you very much, you pieces of shit. I legally download those streams every time. You hear me, Dana? Fucking come and get me, bro. All right, main card starts at 10. Come on, dude. Stop it. Ooh, 6:30. Let's fucking go. Wait, is it? No, that's PFL. 6 o'clock. All right, perfect. Yeah, so I go till 5:45, jump off. Pretty tilted that they decided to do this fucking matchup again. I don't want to see it. Same outcome's gonna happen. Anthony Smith should get destroyed, but he'll likely get lucky and win again. This fight should be good. I don't know who I'm gonna bet on yet, but this one, the Ortega Lopez fight's gonna be nice. And I'm hammering Michael Venom Page. Fuck Ian Gary. I am gonna fucking punt every dollar I have, assuming I don't lose everything on the early prelims, which I shouldn't, because who's here? Ricky Simone, that's my man's. Martin Budal will probably get knocked the fuck out. No, he's a minus 300 favorite. That's disgusting. 2 fat guys fighting. William Robertson, okay, yep. There's no other really good fight. Charles Jourdain's good. He'll probably decision win. Andre Feely's good. Cub Swanson's old. Yeah, Cub Swanson probably gets knocked the fuck out. That sucks. And I don't know if Mark Andre is a big enough dog for me to sprinkle against Joe Pyfer. I'll probably sit that one out. But yeah, I'm hammering MVP Saturday. That's, you give me plus 120? I'll take it. Give me plus 120. Did you have any more goldenrods this last season? I can't remember if I looked or not. You were doing your reveal in Discord. Great restricted star, perfect. Yes. I couldn't tell you, dude. I never liked him. He fought the same guys for 3 years. Like, never liked him. Yeah, the performance of the night and knockout bonuses are still 50K. I think. Pretty sure they are. Someone released the pay structure for like prelim to main card a couple weeks ago. All right, we got another Ted. Actually, I want to see something real quick. I want to see Ted's stats from yesterday. Listen, dog, if we were talking about kitchen pay, I would be all over it. Shit like that. You gotta be you gotta be some kind of stupid to decide to work in kitchens your entire life and dedicate your life to food if you actually care. You gotta be even more mentally fucked to step in a cage and try and beat the shit out of someone. Like, that's 2 things that I won't get in there on. You gotta be some kind of dumb to be in both of those fields. All right, so yesterday was his first full day of racing. Correct? Well, either way, even if it wasn't. He was profitable last year, right? No, he was down last year too. What the fuck? Or last season. I'm undefeated in the one fight that I ever had in my life, and I'd like to keep it that way. I don't want to tarnish my legacy. I want my family to understand that I went out 1 for 1. So long until the next race goes off. Ay. I gotta see some of these races. Or these names that Stens is throwing around. Oh, there's so many of them. If only. Damn, that's a good one. Stens, are you close to competing yet? Like, is this the season where you start to win stuff? All your bloodline stacking is done now? Now you can start to play the game? 16 seasons of breeding to stack bloodlines, and now we can start winning? Damn, kitchen pay is kind of nice. Ooh, that one comes out of the goat line. We like that one. Fairest in the land. We like that too. Juveniles July 1st. The rest of the fall. All right, so we're close to seeing. I mean, the stable's clearly doing good everywhere else. But you're still in the top 5, which is fucking very good. For stacking bloodlines for 16 seasons. 17% win rate, best in the top 5. Pocono. Jesus Christ. Will they ever? You're the good guy, absolute horsepower, who puts S pluses in for 4K. Granted, there's no prefs on the dirt turf, but 4K is kind of nice, helping the young stables out. Mount Loomore. Is that a horse name? Yeah. Crazy, man. I'm just hoping for a fucking profitable season. That's all I want. Just one. I think I figured out the lines. It sucks. I'm gonna smack the shit out of Tish. I swear to God. Also, I'm gonna rage if my fucking ticket hasn't been checked yet. I haven't been able to do anything in the right dirt stable. We actually have horses over that are semi-good this season. Like, the breeding's actually fucking paying off. And I can't raise them. I ain't got no funds because everything's in the goddamn crown, and we can't withdraw crown because it's 300 limit. No withdrawals. That's a good horse name. Ooh, I got one. Sleeping potion. God, naming horses is fun. Let's just name horses the rest of this stream. Fuck wagering. Wagering sucks. This shitty horse has to get named. Green, orange. Blue, yellow. Z, what's up, bub? How goes it? God, this horse is gonna suck. Jungle Juice. Jungle Juice is nice. I feel like either SoCal or GVG might have taken that one. But also, I want to wait because I have a juiced up breed coming next season. Suck in Silence. Sucks to suck. Yeah, I like that one. Sucks to suck. What? What? Excuse me? Fuck you, Stens. The fucking big stables just ruin all the fun of the 1%ers. It's just not even like, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not even fair. No, I'm not that. No, Viper, I'm not doing it. I'm not that. That's not. No, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not using 2. That's ass. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. That's ass. Fuck you, Stens. God damn it. All right, that's it. That's it. All right, we got a 5-horse field for the next one. Lil Zuki's taking on well, never mind. There's only like 600 wagered. It's not taking on any of the action until we get there yet. The one is a newcomer. Firm on Sloppy. We're probably gonna pass over this one. Yeah, just gonna pass over this one. I don't think we can give it any consideration yet. I had a 7 furlong race yesterday. It was on a good track. It did put up a 75, but it also was on the front and then faded or got passed. 122 for the final time is pretty quick, but 2-star Firm on a sloppy track isn't appetizing to me. Haynick, 6 starts at 9 furlongs, a win, 2 seconds and a third. 4 for 6. Sloppy, 4 tries, no wins, 3 seconds and a third. So, is there, but isn't doing it against the company I think the rest of the field is doing it against. Just came out of it. Yeah, you couldn't win a 4-horse 60K claimer. And you want to try your hand at a grade 3 or a grade 2? Miss me with that one, please. Granted, numbers are fine, but like, this is something that David JJ mentioned on stream. Like, you're putting up a 70 and a 15K claimer. Yeah, I can't consider that horse. I mean, maybe it runs second or third, which is fine, but there's only win wager only in this one, so I'm not willing to risk it on that one. The 3, Little Czar, 1 try at 9 with a second. 4 tries on Sloppy, 2 wins in 2 seconds. So good horse is good. Is 100% on the board, and it's 8 starts. The fleet figures are solid up the board. It's 1. It broke its maiden. All right, cool. It did win a grade 2 yesterday on Sloppy. So Little Czar could be in contentions here. Lil Zuki is good. Lil Zuki, very strong horse, and likely is the winner in this race. But Little Czar probably puts up a fight. I can't imagine it's just a complete romp. It could be. Definitely could be. The difference may be the actual stars. It might come down to the stars, and that might be something. If Lil Zuki's gonna keep taking money, then that's something we might just try and pop out the other way and find value. But as it sits, Lil Zuki's probably the winner of this race, but I'm going to try and talk myself out of it. Does nothing but run in graded company, so strength of schedule is already just top-notch, top-tier. Can't find a win at 9 yet. That's the only, that's the differentiator. 10 and 11 seem no problem. Yeah, and the head-to-head is there. Luzar ran the best number of his career outside of the 78 and the maiden in the 6-horse field. But the plus is what what should differentiate. But yeah, being on the sloppy track last time, Little Czar pulling that off actually needs a little bit more. Finished right behind him here. So they're 1 in the heads up. They're 1-1. And that was on a soft track, not a sloppy track. Might throw a dart at Little Czar. And the bet is I'm betting on the 1.5 over the 0. That's the bet. Zuki does have good stats, but it's 50-50 on sloppy. Voice in the deep, 1 try at 9 furlongs, 1 win and 4 tries on sloppy. Is a 1.5 star soft. Doesn't have the press though. 1.5 and 1 compared to 2, 3, 2.5, 2.5. Has also been running up in the higher stakes, but yeah, I think I might just take a stab at Lil Czar to try and beat him at the wire again. Complete Disaster, also a good horse name, probably taken. 51 minutes until the pool closes. We're getting 4-1. Lil Czar, yeah, it's gonna be these two. I think I'm alright with this. Stab Lil Czar. I don't mind it. 11 minutes until race 2 closes. We're definitely going to check that one out again, see if the pool's leveled out or if there's still room for, if there's still meat on the bone. All right, so someone came in and hammered the S- then. All right, well, that's fine. I think that's good. The 3's taking on money in the place pool. So the 1, 2, and 3 have the most so far. Some sprinkles in the show pool, which is fine. But yeah, the 9 taking more win money is, and it's not surprising, but I just think the 4 pounds is a lot. I think the 4 pounds is going to matter. I really do. So I like where we are. We're getting close to 7-1. Yeah, someone likes you for place enough to put 200 down, Viper. In the most respectful way possible. I don't see it, but I hope you cash in this one because this is a bigger entry one. But it's a tough spot. It's really weird. I mean, it's not weird. Like I said, he's been placing against. This has all been against S-minuses, but it's been short fields. Like, there's not a lot to take away from it. If there's 3 more horses, would that third be a third or would it be a fifth? Damn, I drank all my drink already? That sucks. I don't think there's any room for me to get place and show money in here. There might be. I might come in and do a little show or place play. Show play, there's nothing. I already have my sprinkles out there to try and get a little bit, but likely duds. Or I just stay with the play in the win. If I do 300, that puts me up to second. Nah. That's the problem with Mondays and Tuesdays. We have to watch that we don't tilt the pool. Come back in a couple minutes before it shuts. All right, race 6. Right there, yielding 12 furlongs. I'm going to pass on the 1 pocket aces right away. It's 1 for 21 at the distance, and it's a 7-year-old horse. While it's still running high and low, it's running fleet figures above 70, which is still impressive. I think, no, that's a grade 1. I was going to say, I think they're 6-year-old nut races, but I don't even think they fire. But at the distance is no shot for some reason. 1 for 20 is not an appetizing number, but as a 7-year-old still maintaining these, again, this is why, is this supposed to happen? Are 7-year-olds supposed to run 78s, running 6th in a graded race? But yeah, I'm off the 1 in that race. Uncle Sugar, the 2 out of Wolof. 0 for 10 at the distance. Gonna be off the 2 as well. 1 for 15 on yielding. Ran 5th, put up an 83 in the grade 1. Okay. Ran 2nd on yielding and ran an 81, but ran 5th and ran an 84. Okay. I'm just making it make sense. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'll pass on the 2. Uncle Sugar. The 3, Shallow Grave. The horse for the course. 11 starts at 12, 5 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. 8 starts on yielding, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. So Shallow Grave right now, also a very good name, Shallow Grave. Yeah, horse for the course right off the bat. Better than 1, better than the 2. Likely going to be better than the rest of the field, but we'll find out. The 4, Azuba. 8 tries at 12, 3 wins in a second, so not the worst. Yielding 6 goes, a win, a second, and a third. Has it? Okay, so Azuba's beat Uncle Sugar twice and lost to Uncle Sugar once way back when. No, I don't give a shit about Uncle Sugar. I give a shit about Shallow Grave. That's what I want to look for. They haven't run against each other, have they? No. Yeah, strength of schedule is pretty similar. They've both been just jamming grade 1s and grade 2s with success. Zuba has 1 year age difference, but they haven't ran against each other from what it looks like. So it's going to be interesting. I think Shallow Grave's still better at the distance, even with having a year different in the age. But Ted also, this horse hasn't run since, so this is the first race as a 4-year-old. Maybe second race. Second race is a 4-year-old. Okay. Shockwave, okay. Stamina is there, stamina. Shockwave's still $1 million to breed with? Yeah, still easier to find one of his children's. It's Ace of Waves. Oh, he didn't put it in a stud. I wonder why. He didn't, I was looking, I wonder why he didn't put it in a stud. Doesn't matter. I can't fucking breed with it anyway because I have the same combo, but I was looking at it last season and I was waiting for him to put it in. He never put it in. I thought he was going to use it in-house, but he didn't. But yeah, I was going to say, aren't Shockwaves are supposed to be 8-9 furlongs? Yeah, I mean, it's not really, it's prime time. So like in right dirt, like it's not like there's prime times everywhere in right dirt. So it's not really like cupping the blood from anyone. I just think he probably has better options. Also, the S- finish is kind of sketch, but I guess that's fine. Everything else looks pretty dope though. SS- starts pretty juicy. And he never tried. He did try sprints, but he never tried shorter. Yeah. I was gonna say most of the primetime Shockwaves are like 8, 9, 10, I guess. Very white. Yeah, so have to worry about that. 25K is so fucking much. Second crop will be out. First crop is in. So many dollary dues. 2 minutes. Let's check the pools and decide if we're gonna lay any more chalk. Nope. Nope. We're just gonna let it ride out with the wind play on the 2. I don't think it's worth getting a place play in? Maybe it is. Nah, we'll just run it. I'm just going to run it how it is. We have the win play, and then we have the 3 show sprinkles on the 1, 9, and 10, I think, or something like that. Or the 1, 6, and the 9, rather. Yeah, we'll let it ride. 2 minutes, though, if you want to get last-minute ones in. Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave, kind of nice. The Zuba, not terrible. Zuba, also very good. Any more? O for it's a distance. 1 for it's also an S- stepping up. OG Kincaid. 1 for 6 at the distance. Probably going to pass on this one as well. And just go over the 2 specialists instead. Does run good on yielding, but the 12 furlongs is the main issue here. This horse just doesn't seem to be a winner consistently enough for me to warrant a play. But that's never stopped them from coming back and biting us in the ass. Blue Saturn, the last horse. 1 try at 12 furlongs with a show, 1 try on yielding. Nothing to show for it. 63 is a 2.5 star soft. Coming off back-to-back sloppy races. Okay. Both 4-horse fields. One's a benchmark 72 where it ran a 76. And one's a grade 3 where it ran a 68. Okay. 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 I don't like them more than I like Shallow Grave. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Shallow Grave here and just accept that this horse is going to run second and get beat by a worse horse at the conditions and distance. I don't know what the odds look like, but I imagine we're going to get close to 3-1. Oh, we're going to get better than 3-1. They're on Wolof. Why are they on Wolof? He's fucking... Oh, they're on Wolof because he's 10 for 10. Chat, why didn't you tell me? You didn't tell me. I almost forgot. 10 for 10 at the distance. That's really good. What are we going to do about that? What are we going to do about that? Being sold on average 3 figure are the losses on yielding. No, I'm going the distance. I think it's very close between these two, but I think the yielding is just better in favor for Shallow Grave. The numbers are whatever. The result hasn't run yielding in a while, but it's done it in bigger fields. Does have that big win back here in the big field. Also has a shitter. Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know what the... I really couldn't tell you. I have to find the people that enjoy... Again, maybe they're just, they're listening to the 10 for 10 nonsense. If there's 0 wins, it's 100% winner. But I would really like to know what entices them. Shallow Grave's already a horse. What'd you do? Did you steal the name? Did you steal the name, bro? Later, Stens. See you Saturday for our stream. Oh, cement shoes. That's a good one, too. I mean, if we're gonna count best fleet figure at the distance and not have a win, then I guess that's something. Like again, 83 is the best number, and it ran 5th. Well, that's a 12. That's a 10 furlong. Sorry, where's the 12 furlong one at? Because I want to find it now. And if it was a maiden, then I'm just gonna flip shit. $79, 3rd out of 6. All right, 83 came in the big race, and that was last season as a 3-year-old, and it lost to a Zuba at Uncle Sugar. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see it with. I don't see it with the 2. I really don't. Literally, all its damage is done at 9 and 10 furlongs. I do not see it. And like this can say otherwise, but this says more. But again, 10 for 10 likely wins the race. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. There's a world that just wins the race because again, what do we know about anything? What do we know about anything? All right, yeah, so the 9 ended up closing as the favorite. Like I said, I don't mind it. It's just something that I'm not willing to risk it, and maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's why we don't win. Is I don't take my own advice on it. It's running strong against S minuses, but the short fields and the high fleets are just. It's just hiding. It's hiding information. Methinks, but we'll find out. 25 minutes till race, 4 closes. Now we're on to the qualifiers. We get a sloppy. Maybe we get to run it back with a GVG. No, they're both sloppy. We got robbed yesterday. I really need some justice for that race. That race was devastating to watch. All right, 11 furlongs left, dirt sloppy. Great Faithful to 1. 7 goes at 11 furlongs. A win, a second, and a third. 8 tries on sloppy, no wins. A second and 3/3. I'm sure there's something better in here. It also had a very tough time in yesterday's qualifier. Also, it was on a good track, and it doesn't seem to be faring very well on those tracks. But also doesn't seem to be faring very well on sloppy either. So I think the 1 is just out of contention for me overall. Mesa Forte. Let's fucking go, Tish. Let's go. They boosted our withdrawal. All right, Mezzo Forte. 1 try at 11, a third. 9 tries on sloppy, no wins. I'm in these races. Like, this is the thing. Is like I know they're gonna come out light because they're qualifiers, but I want the horses that run the best on the track conditions. That's what I want. But also, we've seen the last few weeks that sometimes the best horse with the best conditions for the distance and the track just get beat by the claiming horses that I didn't like because of their strength of schedule. So, like, these qualifiers are all over the place. What? Holy shit. So, like, Mezzo Forte could be live, but I just don't like the sloppy numbers. I think we're going to find something better. Piercing the 3, one try at 11 with a second. Where'd it come from? Hasn't happened in a while. 9 goes on sloppy as a 50%er, but has 1 win, 2 seconds, and a third. So, like, Piercing is more live to me due to the fact that it has the win and the better numbers and average overall over Mezzo Forte, who has 1 try at the distance. But also the strength of schedule's been different. Like, he's running restricted benchmarks. He's at least running the S Max stakes. Has 1 restricted benchmark in their win. Has a result in graded race. 4th out of 6. 2nd out of 6. 5th out of 5. He got smashed at the wire on a soft track. There's got to be something better in this race. Or is this race just really fucking bad so far? Bay Margarita, 2 wins and a third and 4 tries at the distance. Solid. Sloppy, nothing. No consideration. Rosebush, here's one of those claimers gone on qualifiers. Kind of juice. That leads me to believe others. I don't know. Maybe. It just depends how strong the rest of the field is. There's 3 more horses. Oh shit. Let's go. All right. Good luck. Let's try and get one. To use the restroom after this. Drank too much water today. All right. Well, we didn't have a slick break, but that's all right. We got 2 turns to go. Jesus, 10 is just like cooked early. 6 just got sniped. A lot of movement early. I don't know if I like it. All right, 2 just shit the bed early too. Again, we're halfway through almost, but I don't want to be that far back when we're going long. Never, hopefully. No jumpers. No jumpers, not ever, never. Granted, they were cool to watch. Like they're cool races, but I don't want no damn jumpers. All right, so far it's looking like we should have just been on the fucking 9 here. And the worst A is up there right now. Yep. Did it again, chat. And keep the 1 up for 3rd. That would help get some sprinkles back. Keep the 1 up for 3rd. Please, dealer. Get up for 2nd for someone. Nope. Yep, it's on the wrong fucking A. That's the worst A, right? That was the one. Literally tiered him. I tiered him. I put Sid Vicious at the bottom. We didn't learn shit from yesterday, chat. The best horses can't win. The worst horses do better. How is Sid Vicious better than Pond Scammer? And we were right there with the whip. Like I said, it was a gamble, but like it could just be good enough that it holds on. And I mean, the second was a good second, but for me, it just wasn't where I wanted to be. I didn't want to take the risk. I didn't want to have the 4 pounds hold me down in that race, but it showed that it didn't really matter. But yeah, that's just fucking crazy. Good for them. Yeah. Best horse lost again. I don't know what to make of it. We hit 2 of the show sprinkles. I guess the 9 being, or the 2 being off the board kind of helps. The team gets everything. I would ask Chad if anyone had it, but no one had it. The team had it. The team actually just scoops up everything there for the most part. Where did Viper run? Yeah, literally, so if we look at it this way, I said the 1 and the 2 were probably the top 2 horses in the race. Ron Burgundy, no consideration, which makes sense. I don't think he finished anywhere near. Oh God, these races are so fucking. What do you mean? We had the only show play on the 1, which is kind of juicy. We had the only show play on the 6, which is kind of juicy. The 2 running off the board. Look next to entry fee. Yeah. They're always funded. Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays has always been funded, I'm pretty sure. That's why we have the pools. That's the only reason I stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, because we have the pools. What are you smoking, bro? What you got over there? Latuda? Or am I coming down and I don't see what you're talking about? But either way, I just don't see how Sid Vicious is better than the 1 or the 2 for that matter. So we got smoked on our win play. We didn't even get a quarter of it back. 8-16-24. So we had 840 in play. We got 542 back. So we're down 3. Mama Luke wasn't a funded. Was that a Monday or a Tuesday? Because that actually might be the difference. Monday and Tuesday. I will have to look into that. I guess let me look at finished. Yeah, maybe it's just Tuesday then. I thought they were all supposed to be like that. Tuesdays? Tuesdays and Fridays. Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays. I think it's only for after dark. I thought I'll have to ask Bryce. I wish Bryce was here because it's easier to fucking do it in person than try and message him. Is he lurking? Nah, he had enough of me today. Well, it's good to know then. Definitely good to know. What a punt tonight was. Viewership's going down. It's not good. Hopefully next week. I feel like it's the same thing with racing. Like the first 2 weeks we do good with everything, like viewership wise and like people wagering, and then week 3 and 4 just like, god damn, it's so hard. So hard to get people in. So I guess trying Saturdays should help. I guess we try and get more people engaged. It sucks, man. We're in a tough, like I said, I've been saying, we're in a tough time right now. But also, the last week of the season, no one wants to race their horses that they already know can't compete. So, like, it's just tough. Let's see. We're off at 2. Piercing's all right. Bay Margarita has the distance locked down, but Sloppy is a dog shit runner. Rose Bush we ended up on as a no-go. 1 try on Sloppy. I don't know. I'd rather see them change like the breeding before they do anything else. Like moving the breeding back a little. Yeah, I'm going to pass on Rose Bush in this race as well. Solar Clock is 0 for 4, so we might have the winner right here. Hold on. Ran a 73 on soft and qualifier in a normal race a couple days ago. Finished 12th out of 13th, put up a 73. This race is weak enough that this sumbitch might actually run good. I can't see it though. Can't see it. Micio, the 7. Very good at the distance. Just hasn't touched Sloppy. On soft, it has an 11th with a 71. Again, make it make sense. Pass on the 7 as well. Cosmic Thug, the 8. Very good at the distance. Not so hot on Sloppy. Soft has a 2nd, put up a 75. This was... Who did we have yesterday? Second on soft. 2nd on soft, 16. Yeah, we had Rita. Rita was in that race yesterday, but felt like we got beat. Yeah, we got fucked. I don't want to talk about yesterday. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk about yesterday at all. But strength-wise, the Sloppy results aren't great, but the couple places it has on soft aren't terrible. And the rest of the field is kind of weak. Cosmic Thug might be live. Excuse me. I apologize. What kind of a fucking pig burps? Excuse me. Blue Lachon, the 9. Very good at the distance. 13 tries, 4 wins, 3 seconds and a third. Solid on Sloppy. So like this right now is the lean for me. But also lost to Cosmic Thug, but it was on a yielding track. And we're on a soft track, or a sloppy track, where it should thrive a little bit more. I gotta run and use the restroom real quick. I want to pee my pants. Yeah, I think I'm going to lean the 9 in this race. Picks closed for race 4. Let's see what the odds look like. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Little Czar holding it 4-1. Yeah, we don't have that much action coming in, but there are sprinkles throughout. Outside of the one, the first time starter, second time starter. That's fine. Can't really put too much into this. I don't mind if everything goes off 4-1. Take it. I don't get how that worked. Whatever. It is what it is. We're past it. We're down 300 from the first race, which isn't terrible. Could be worse. The hedges, the show hedges worked out. Yeah, looks like everyone's on Blue Lachon. All right, so you can definitely target the place pool here because someone came in and went heavy. So now I guess we have to look for who do we think runs second in this race. That's what it comes down to, and maybe that turns into our win play. But I think we're still on Blue Lachon for the win. Second is the hard part. All these horses outside. All right, Pearson could be there. Pearson could be the one. Take a stab at Pearson for place. You're a liar. I need some races to run. My entry fee's back. What are we doing now? We have the 8th race and then that's it. We've got the 8th race and that's it. So what are we looking for in the 8th race? Who from yesterday? So I guess Rita. The other GVG horse, let me run through Super Bowl. Super Bowl got us, yeah, quite a sight. The off-prep horse got us yesterday. So maybe we get it back with Super Bowl today. But I think Super Bowl's a fast horse, so that's going to be the issue. I think the good track wasn't terrible. All right, Rita's back in town. Rita actually gets the soft track, so we actually might be on Rita today because we didn't mind her yesterday on the good track, but we faded and went to Super Bowl. We got beat at the wire for everything. But being on home field in the sloppy actually favors us a little more. So we'll see. Tall Glass of Milk also gets the sloppy track. I didn't mind this horse yesterday, but clearly not on the same level as the other ones. So Venture Capitalist comes over to a soft track, which doesn't favor it at all. Super Bowl has a 3rd in slot. It was a 9-horse field. It lost to Blue Lachon, who's running the other race, and Flying Dancer, who's in this race. Flying Dancer also quite okay. Flying Dancer not favoring too well in these qualifiers, though. Yeah, I think it's going to come down to Rita, or it's going to come down to say Flying Dancer, but I think I like Rita more than I like Flying Dancer, and I think that holds true. So we'll see how the other two races play out. But yeah, we're going to likely be on Rita in this race. And race 7, we're going to be on the 9. We just have 56 minutes to get the pick in, or 46 minutes to get the pick in. Pick's closed for race 4 in a minute. Will Suki taking a little more monies. I think we're okay with Lozar. Jay, I showed you the scores early. Let's take a look, see. The problem is the weight, but also when did we look at the scores? Using the rookie rally, the weight. See, it's hard to run A+ anymore. Like it really is. A+ got fucking shafted hard the last handful of seasons. A+ used to be the best metagame play for so many seasons in a row. And then when everything started to shift, A+ literally just got pushed out. And if you didn't have a good S or S- or a good A, you weren't doing shit because the A's were tough to run. Yeah, I'll maybe look for I don't know that it's gonna have breeding value. Like as it's it's not gonna have. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna have breeding value unless you for yourself. But like instead of targeting handicaps, I would have targeted the A to S allowances. There, at least you carry 2 more pounds than the A's. But instead of getting like completely shafted into handicaps, where again, if a B enters, you're fucked. Like at most, you really want an A because you want to carry 2 more pounds, or you want to carry the 1 pound. Like this is best case scenario right here. But the 1A in there puts the weight on. But also, if there was a B in this race, you'd be carrying more weight. But it's just tough. Yeah, like these are coming out like favorable, but the A- is fucking everything up. And you're just not. I don't think you're good enough to beat these A+, which is weird. Oh, these are good A+. Never mind. Well, that one's not. Super Saiyan 1 Goku? Jesus Christ. I don't want to be there when Super Saiyan 6 Goku comes around. At all. There's another Spaces tonight, for fuck's sakes. Jesus Christ. We're also good, yielding. Like you have to be on the soft. Like if that's the thing, if you have a 2-star soft, you have to be in the like even 60% is pushing it. Like I want 80 or 100%. Like 60%, you have to hope it goes soft instead of yielding. Like that's what I mean with cherry pick. If you got to cherry pick your races, dude. I know it's, yeah, like 16, 19, 23, so it's been rough, but who doesn't run well in sloppy? The son bitch? 4th? Hasn't made in. He doesn't run good on soft either, but again, he's carrying weight. Is this a benchmark? Benchmark 62 yielding. 2nd. Soft. Carry, I mean, you just have to avoid races where you have to carry weight. Like that's the fucking pain in the ass thing. And like again, A pluses got shafted. A pluses got shafted. A pluses used to be the meta. That was the meta like 7 seasons ago. And then 5 seasons ago, it switched to A's being the meta because you just clean up handicaps. But like, if you have to cherry pick between benchmarks, honestly, I would try the range allowance. It couldn't hurt. Like, I think the range allowance, you might get a little bit more consistent outcome than a handicap where you don't know what you're going to carry weight wise. But at least the range, not the range allowance, the you know what I'm trying to say, these allowances. You know you're carrying exactly what it says here. In the handicap, you have to hope that nothing lower than an A enters the race, or else you're getting smushed on weight. All right, 5 minutes. Lil Zuki ended up the marginal favorite. Lil Czar right behind. 25 minutes until race 6 closes. We still have to get a win play in there, I think. Race 7, we have to get our win play in. I'm going to wait until after this next race to see. Anything change in the place pool? No, just me. That's all right. Be like that. It's a tough world we live in. Worry about this when we get to it. Let's worry about race 4, which starts in 4 minutes. What I do want to worry about is I don't know. Let's take a look at the market. See what the outrageous pricing looks like this day. 5 days before the new season starts. Or sorry, 1 week before the new season starts. Okay. We got $4 horses. Let's go. Or $6 horses. 400 Derby is 5. $6 horses. Let's go. It's a shame none of the prefs are good because I would scoop one. All the prefs are mangled on these horses, so like they're not going to be desirables. Now you get down here to the 1Ks. This is not terrible, but it's right dirt firm. So that's dog shit. Shout out Latuda. This is also right dirt firm. I wouldn't give you 400 Derby for these horses. You can keep them. You get 0 preference here. No, I'm not fucking doing it. You're out of your gourd if you think I'm buying right dirt. Yeah, this one's cute. They just mangled the preferences all together for some reason. I like this. Who's this? They're in chat. I keep forgetting who this is. Who did it? Who did it? Damn it. I know who this fucking is. It is McLovin. McLovin's not here today. Yeah, I gotta find out about that one. McLovin got 47 horses and he's trying to get cute. There's an S-. Right turf soft. That's not even bad like that for 1,200. Is it inbred? Nope. So crazy. No good foals. 1,200 is not even worth it. That's nuts. RDF is not as bad as people think at the A level. RDF, S- and above, is a completely different fucking game. It is a completely different game. It is night and day. That is 100% accurate. I just wish the pork chop. I guess it's worth trying. You don't have to. But I'm still going to tell people that I would join anywhere else outside of RD. But if you want to join RD, I would get in at the A level or B plus. I won't deter them away from that. But if you want to get something and try and breed up, you're just too far behind. Like everything S- and above, you're better off just like spending money to try and buy something good, which I would rather just build out a small stable of like low money grinders. I would rather my A horse grind for $3 a race than my fucking S- grind for $1.50 a race. That is 100% something I would rather do. Okay, let's go. All right, let's try and get this second place real quick. I'm not downloading a race. You got five races. I'm not downloading a race. Yeah, I figured most of everyone's second race. Unfortunately, we had 4 races canceled, or 3 or 4 races canceled tonight. The first actual race, the bottom horse of my ranking won, and then the top horse ran off the board as usual. So we're back to our same consistent roles from last night. Can't pick the best horse, have to pick the worst horse and profit. But our show pool hedges came back. Instead of being down 900, we were down like 250 or something. So, or 300 maybe. I don't know. But it's tough, man. These short fields they're tough. Race 1 was good. It was a full field, and we actually had some action, but the opposite outcome. Per usual. Yeah, I figured the majority of chat would be on the 4. I like the 3 for the. I just like the 3 a little bit more better. I like the head-to-head. I like the numbers a little bit better. But again, what's that mean? The 4 is pulling away and everyone else is falling back. So smart money loses. Smart money wins. Dumb money loses. All right, let's see if we can run them down the stretch. I don't know if we're going to get there. It's going to be a close one. And by close, I mean second, exactly how we should have had it. Second, just like we had it. It wouldn't hurt so much. It wouldn't hurt so much if we had win place and show pools, because it wouldn't be a total loss. It wouldn't be a total loss. We would get back second and third, but like we have win pool only. It's just devastating each time. But losing by a head, losing by a nose, that's just the way it runs on this stream. It's either we pick the best horse and we run last, or we pick the horse that we think we can beat the best horse and we run second by a fucking cup of water. Yeah. I like the 3 more because of the soft prep. I didn't think the 4 was a bad play. Obviously, I didn't think the 3 was a bad play either, but judging by the finish, it was clearly a bad play. What are you going to do? Can't do nothing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, win pool only is rough. Like if if this is a full field and we had place and show, like we might break even on this race just by running second. But not having access to this place and show for the get back is tough. All right, Latuda, we'll see you on Monday. Probably Fool's Day. Some shenanigans going on. We'll have to see if I get rugged by the breeding in this game, and if I actually did an inbred, which, judging by the rules of the game and how it's supposed to go, it should not be an inbred. But my theory, it's supposed to be an inbred, but it shouldn't be. But we'll find out. It'll be a stellar reveal. It'll be an excellent clip to cut for when I lose my fucking mind. I mean, that was a small loss, but we lost 500 on that one. Loss is still a loss. They still add up. 15 minutes until race 6 closes. We have to get our win play in here, I think. Or no, I have my win play. Shallow Grave. We're still on Uncle Sugar. Yucko Patooey. Oy, oy, oy. I mean, we're not getting exactas anytime soon. I still think there's a bunch of legal shit they're jumping through because we could have had exotic plays for the last however many months. All right, BB. That's good for us then because we're on Shallow Grave. Yeah, we'll take that. Azubi's tough. This horse is going to be tough. I like Shallow Grave more in this race. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can figure it out, but I just don't like the 2 in this race at all. I think it's going to come down to it. It's going to be the 3 or the 4. Personally. But these are the 2 best horses in the race. I don't think Uncle Sugar is anywhere remotely close to one of the best horses in the race. Best horses have been losing. Worst horses have been winning. So use that information how you will. Race 1, the worst horse lost. One for 5 on fast, on the board there. Wasn't better than the 6, who was just a 5-year-old who ran like shit. It wasn't better than the 2, who was literally the best horse in the race, who lost. And I didn't like him more than I liked the 1 who actually ran second, or third. But yeah, whatever. I'm doing my best to take the best horse to the winner's circle. But we keep running second. Seconds last. It be like that. So we're going to be on... I'm going to refresh this one. We're going to be on the 9 in this race. There's so much time. I don't know. Maybe we switch it up. Maybe I actually go to the 3 if they end up hammering the 9 down a little bit more. I might switch off to the 3. Yeah, exotics would be great, honestly, and they can be done, but I just think there's legal shit holding everything back, or they're just prioritizing the app more than they're prioritizing other things, which is fine, I guess. Just fine, I suppose. That's the issue. But they could do it. They could just do it on Saturdays to start. That's the thing. They can do it on Saturdays to start, and if there's carryover, then they can carry it over to the next full wagering day. But again, I'm pretty sure it just comes down to legal shit. Ian was already on here, and he said it's already like it's on the table of things to be done. It's on the docket, or however he decided. I have to go back and find it. I clipped it somewhere too. Like they said, they have it ready to go. Like they could actually 100% definitely do it starting on Saturdays, because those pools close 24 hours in advance. You give 24 hours to build them up, to get everything going. You can do the daily doubles. You can do pick threes based around the 6 race card. Like all that shit can be done, and that would be a good stepping stone to try it out for Mondays and Tuesdays. I wouldn't want it on Mondays and Tuesdays unless there was like general interest. And I think the way we get more general interest is by actually trying it. But again, it's not my call. Yeah, the whole kit and caboodle could be done. Really could be. But just depends. It just depends. All right, race 6, we got 9 minutes. We got our play on Shallow Grave. Did I update the banner? Race 6, yeah. Race 7, we didn't do that yet. Race 7, I guess I'm going to wait a little bit now for the 9. I do. Yeah, if the 9 ends up getting bet down to close to 2-1, which it's on pace right now. Still got 25 minutes until it closes. And if that's the case, I'm probably going to take just the outside sprinkle on the 3. I think the 3 is the second best horse in the race. Isn't really its game, or 11 is not really its game, but it does have that 1 second. Where's that second at? It has to be a good second. It was a maiden, but it was a 70. All right, so lost to Flying Dancer, who's also running in one of the races tonight. So lost to a good horse, beat a bad horse, beat a bad horse, beat a bad horse. But Flying Dancer also beat 3 bad horses, the same as Piercing did. Don't think it's Cosmic Thug. I really think it's Blue Lachone's race to lose, and that's the disgusting part, because whenever I think that, they lose. I definitely think Piercing can contend for 2nd or 3rd, but it doesn't matter because we don't have a show pool. Yeah, it's really tough to not just punt on Lachone here, and that's what we're probably gonna end up doing. We'll see where we end up after this race. Still have time on the clock. So much time on the clock. Race 8 we semi-looked at. Chat, you got anything you want to look at? Sit here and pick my nose for an hour. Is that entertaining as well? Change the title, Digging for Gold with DoughBoy. Wow. Bryce is in the spaces, but he's not in here. He doesn't want to get verbally assaulted with all my ideas. I understand that. He doesn't want to hear about my good ideas. He's tired of hearing about the good ideas I have. I would be sick about hearing good ideas too if we weren't implementing them. All right, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Just bonk jumping again? Bonk's jumping again. This fucking shit just skyrocketed already so I can get it out of my wallet and get some real money in here. We got smashed in that stakes race last night too. That was terrible. Finished fourth. Just 21K entry. At least we got 3K back. 200 crown. It's rough. It's rough out on these streets. The best RTF sprinter you can breed with. Snowman? Well, JJ's not here yet. I think it's Snowman, but I wouldn't. I'm not paying that price. That's just me though. I'm a nickel and dimer at this point in the game right now. Except for the right, my personal stable, nickel and diming. In the joint stable that we run, in the right dirt stable, it's a potential that we might try and breed there one day, but I'm okay waiting until the price comes down a little bit. But he was a very good RTF sprinter. I don't know if I think he produced some nice ones so far. Or try anything from, Indian Wells, I guess. And he's still getting, yeah. He says a lot in-house. A lot out-of-house as well. I guess 24 is not terrible, but it's not something I'm interested in. Yeah, Coldplay is very good. Daddy McNasty's fine. Coldplay took the sprint genes. Smoke Show was, a medium horse. You know what I'm saying? Something has to come from Indian Wells, right? I think it's Snowman's the best one, though, right? Otani's a Philly, Scarlett Johansson Philly, Snowman, Big Earn wasn't it. Carlito's not it. Shitty Temper, not it. Frank Castle, maybe fine, but more so it's suited for the long distance. Overflow's a Philly. Tashby, no goodo. Well of Artemis is also another one. I don't know what the price is on this one. 4K is probably fine. But you get the S plus speed and right turf. It's probably just a worse version of Snowman, but still you get the speed. Yeah, Well of Artemis isn't terrible. Does it have anything worth a damn? No. Yeah, the Astro is the issue. So no Astro. Yeah, I don't know how to use the third-party tools to find Oh, we're in a lull until races film. Maybe I'll have a balloon. I wish the spaces thing worked because I would play the spaces in the background, but I don't know if everyone can hear it. Some people could hear it, some people couldn't hear it. Unfortunately, it's just a bad night. It's a very bad night. I appreciate whoever's here being here. I would not blame you for not being here. I don't want to be here right now, but I'm a man of the people. I finish what I start. Final focus. All right, so we end up with 5-1 on shallow grade, which I think is kind of nice. Just under. Someone just came in and put a little bit in there. The Zuba is going to be tough, but I like shallow grade more. The Zuba is definitely going to be tough. We're at on Lechon. Let me refresh and see because I really do like this horse a lot. The problem is once I put my play in, I'm going to tank. So I do want to wait. I do want to wait. And after we get the race 8 picking, we got 30 minutes for that. Once we get through the race 8 pool, I'm gonna jump over to the right third stable and try and get some stuff. I don't like Unk because I think he's worse than the other 2 horses at the distance in that race. This horse is dog shit at 12 furlongs. But again, it's going to convince me otherwise when the 2 wins. He's not better than Shallow Grave. He's definitely not better than Azuba. And I like to pick the best horses. And in my opinion, those 2 are the best horses. And I don't think Uncle Sugar should win the race. But again, he probably wins the race. Because that's just how the game works. I think he's just outmatched I think just 12 furlongs is too much. Personally, that's what shows where he's running. He's definitely a distance runner, but no win equity there is very tough to back. Especially when there's 2 other horses in here with the win equity at the distance like crazy. They should be able to just do it blindfolded running backwards. I don't get the appeal of Uncle Sugar. I don't. But again, I'm going to be proven wrong one way or another in this race. Here, I really want I think Lechon's the best horse in this race too. That's what I'm saying too, and I did mention that earlier. The horse is 10 for 10, so do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. But yeah, I think this is one of those clear-cut races where I definitely think this is a Lechon race. But there's going to be the underlying factor that maybe Pearson comes through. I do have a place play on Pearson, but I think Lechon's just better. I really do. They haven't fought each other yet. Well, they have fought each other once on Sloppy. Lechon finished last out of 5 horses, and Piercing ran third. That's the only instinct. Or the only instance, sorry. But I really think it's Lechon's race to lose. Which again, I would not be surprised if Lechon runs second and the 3 wins. But depending what the odds look like, if Lechon's going to be pushing close to 2-1, then I'm just going to go with the 3. Currently, like once I put my play in, all right. Once I put my play in, it's gonna dump down. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think I might be overthinking it. But prefs wise, Piercing hasn't beaten him left by a long mile. And he got him soft by half a star. The only problem is not having the equity there. I really would like to win a race, for fuck's sakes. It would be swell if I could just win a race instead of get second. Well bred for what it is. I just think Lechon's better. Can't go against my work. Like, all right, place pool's getting a little juicy now. Someone came in on the 8 horse and put 3 or 250 down. I think the 3 play is still me. Cosmic could surprise and run second or third. Cosmic Thug wins this race again, I'll be fucking surprised. Extremely surprised. Very good at the distance. Love him at the distance. Has a solid finish on soft. Also has bad finishes on soft. Just hasn't touched the sloppy track, where I think the sloppy is the defining factor. But all right, I'm on the 9. I'm on the 9 there. 9-3 exacta. And then we need Shallow Grave to come through here. Back in it. Someone came in and dumped on somebody. Because we went back up to 3-1. Someone came in and hammered the GVG. Someone just dumped on GVG. After the kind words I just said. Okay. Well, good luck. Good luck. And then the last race of the night, I think I like Rita. Super Bowl was our play yesterday. We got cupped by the right dirt horse in left dirt qualifier. We also liked Rita as the second best horse in that race. Rita actually gets the track conditions this time around, so it's likely going to be our play today. But Super Bowl is also not like dead in the water. I think the 1 is dead in the water more than I think the 2 is. I have Sauron on the 3, 7 starts, 3 wins, sloppy, 50-50. has second, and 2 qualifiers back to back. It's 0-star soft. I don't know if I can give that much more consideration over the 2 and 3 stars, but good finishes nonetheless. Could be live. I think we have all 3 pools for the race 8. We do. So the 3 could definitely be like a play show sprinkle. Key Train, the 4, no wins at 9 furlongs, does have 5 podiums. No wins in 7 tries on Sloppy, does have 5 podiums. It looks Lifetime, it doesn't have the wins. So I don't know if I want to back Key Train in this one. The 5, Lift Me Up, 3 tries at 12 furlongs, no wins, 2 seconds and a third. On a sloppy track, 7 tries, 2, 3, and 1, so 6 for 7. It is an S- in this race, running against S's and S+. If it's strong enough, it shouldn't matter, but it hasn't run outside of S- stakes and S- stakes alone, so it's likely in tough here. But it does get the boost from the track condition and being able to run here. I just don't know if it's better than the S+ that are in here. Kobe Bryant, 0 for 4 Lifetime. This is a soulmate lightly raced horse. I don't want to back it. I don't think he can. But stranger things have happened. Good luck, everyone. Excuse me. Afangu. One more turn. See what we get. So Zuba's gonna run away with it. That's nice. Good for Zuba. And these long races, let them play catch me if you can. They don't usually catch them. So I think everything else is fighting for second. They let him go out there and do whatever he wants. Clearly the 3 was a terrible play. Second best horse in the race, not good enough. Yep, good night. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Uncle Sugar's better than everyone else. Ted Racing back on top. Yeah, that's all right. It's tough in these streets. It's fucking tough in these streets. 3 didn't even touch the board. And K runs third. 4, 2, 6. Four, 2, 6, 7, 3. So the 3 loses. The 3 beat the 1, the 7-year-old. The second best horse in the race. Actually could have been considered the best horse in the race, but it wasn't. It's just wild, man. Something has to give. Something has to give. Good on you, VB. You had the 4. That's a double up at least. Nah, it's nice. 3 to 1. 3.5 to 1 is better than nothing. Yeah, we got smacked in the teeth in that one again. All right. Well, Cosmic Thug took the money lead in this race. I don't know how, but again, it's probably one of those races we're on the best horse, so give me 8 to 1. I got a sprinkle win. No, never mind. Got no chance. All right, dead there. Back to race 8 where we can lose it all. Key Train, probably the winner in this race. No wins at 9 in 9 tries, but tons of seconds and thirds. And tons of seconds and thirds for Sloppy, so well with no wins. So probably the winner of the race. Lift Me Up, probably close to being there, but the S- is going to hold it back a little. Kobe Bryant, 1 try at 12 furlongs, nothing over 4 lifetime, lightly raced. It is a qualifier. I think Super Bowl, I think Rita, and I think half the other horses in the race are better. But we've seen that mean dog shit all. The 7, 6 tries at the distance, 2 wins and a third, 50-50, Sloppy, 5 for 7. It's another S-, anything can happen. I don't like it. I wouldn't play it. Flying Dancer. Flying Dancer, again, a nice one for the course. Distance and preference are both on. Do I think it's better than Rita? I personally don't think this horse is better than Rita, but soon enough we'll find out. I like Rita in this race. I liked Rita yesterday, but I played Super Bowl instead. I'm going to play Rita today. And, well, we're going to find out what happens. Tall Glass of Milk is back on a sloppy track, is great at the distance. He's been running Claiming Company. I don't like that at all. Venture Capitalist, we didn't mind yesterday, ran 4th. Is on sloppy at being a 1.5 firm, likely going to fade it here. Big Ace. Talked about him yesterday, didn't like him too much. Don't like him again today. And Binturong. 16 starts, 6 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. At the distance, this horse is great. On a sloppy track, it's 50-50. It is another S-. I think the other horses are just better. So, I'm going to be going with Rita in this race for my win play. I don't mind Flying Dancer. I think Rita is slightly better. Slightly. Have they gone head to head? Flying Dancer has 2 over them. Rita has 2 over them. Flying Dancer has 3. One, 2, yeah. Up on my shoe. I like Rita better. I don't know what the odds look like. I don't mind the 8. I like the 9 better. Lift Me Up, I don't like because it's an S-. Key Train, I don't like because it has no win equity, but that doesn't mean shit in these qualifiers, so use that information how you will. I have Sauron, could be live. I think I still like Rita and the 8 more than I like the 3. Super Bowl has a third on sloppy. Super Bowl is the lone S- in this race. Super Bowl got beat by Rita yesterday on its home field on a good track. Super Bowl has to run against Rita on a sloppy track, which is where Rita does best. Simple math adds up that Rita should do better than Super Bowl, but again, we've seen things happen. So I like the 2, the 8, and the 9. I like the 9 over both of them. Where did we end up getting here? All right, they end up being co-favorites together. We go to race 8. Let me refresh here. Super Bowl's taking money here. Everyone's on GVG tonight. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take Rita at 8-1. I like Rita more. I really do. And Rita beat Super Bowl yesterday on a good track. Now they're fighting on Rita's home field. But that could mean fuck all. That could mean fuck all. I guess I started the trend back. Rita's gonna end up. Damn, we had almost 9-1. I put 1K, but someone else came in over top. That's all right. Have fun at the show pool. I juiced it a little bit. Place pool. I juiced it a little bit. I just like Rita. I like Rita in this race. Can the YSM horse like spoil the day potentially? Do I think it's worth sprinkling? No. This horse is so good too. This horse is bred very well. I might sprinkle a little bit on the 8. Nothing crazy. Just in case. seems like no one's in the chat. Which whoever's still here, I appreciate y'all. I am gonna run an ad though because tonight has been cheeks. I'm gonna make it even more cheeks. Yeah, tonight was rough. End of the season's rough, man. Honestly, I should just take off the last week and just not stream. If it's gonna be like this, this morning it was close. This morning I almost called it because there was only gonna be 3 races, and then last minute 2 races filled, so it saved it. All right, race 7's up in 30. Good luck, good luck. We'll try and get one back. We're in rough waters. I'm telling you, this shit is fucking hilarious. Alright, well, I only had place on it. I don't think that's enough to get us back. I thought I got a show sprinkle or a play sprinkle, and I think I did it the last race instead of this one. Yeah. Fuck's sakes, dude. Again, I should have just wanted the second best horse I liked. Assuming the 8 and 9 ran off the board, we're good. These races, dude, tonight, I don't get it. The last 2 nights have just been fucking wild. And then the claiming horse that I had no consideration for at all runs second. All right. Well, we should get something back for place. I don't know if we're gonna get enough to break even, but being down a little bit's not the worst. But Jesus Christ, dude, what is tonight? Tonight and last night. Oh, Jesus. All right, Super Bowl took a majority of the money again. What are you gonna do? I really like Rita in this race. That means Flying Dancer probably wins. See what happens. Yeah. So we lose like 550. 550 is better than 1200, that's for sure. Goddamn, dude, we just get beat up left and right. If we cash his last race, we're ahead, but it's been grim. It's definitely been grim. Rough night is rough. Ooh, home runs. Don't. Thank you, support. Thank you, support, for your support with your support. Let's fucking go. We can start racing again. Dude, tonight's been fucking wild, dude, I'm telling you. It's been a wild night. D Homer? Deep Homer, please, Homer? Come on, Soto. Let's go! We get it back, baby! Right? Let's go! Woo! Alright, we're not dead. We're back. Dude, the last 2 weeks have been fucking nuts. Like, it's just not. I don't know, man. Like again, we sit here and we watch these races every week, every single week. But like the best horses not winning just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. It's more sore. It's just annoying. It's fucking annoying. It really is. We need to cash this last race to be relevant. The two. Let me interest you in an RDF mare with A temper, or potentially one of her children with A plus and A temper. Can I do that? Do it. Fucking take the free money. I got qualifiers on Mondays and Tuesdays, so you know where to run them. Let me see War Chant. I haven't looked at War Chant for 2 weeks. Shit. No, what? Wartime, not War Chant. Why the fuck did I say wartime? Or war... You know what I mean? God damn, this horse doesn't like to win. Why? You're not going to try 9? You don't think like 8 and 9 are probably good for this horse because of prime time? Well, I guess prime time was more so down in the sprint. I thought prime time was the 8. No, Shockwave was the 8 spike. I mean, I guess you could try like 9 and stuff in the qualifiers. I feel like you haven't tried a graded stakes yet. That might be the you probably should have tried graded stakes now. You can afford it. He's up dollars. Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely got it, because this is what Zook's horse was. Like Zook was content with running the S stakes. Like when they're running numbers like that, you just gotta try graded. Like he was running good numbers in his maidens, but again, it was maidens and it was yieldings. But came out and ran a good number in the graded stakes, put up 80, and then came back. I mean, it was a short field, obviously, but won, ran a big race in the free roll over the weekend, and then came back, put up 82 in the stakes, and then we got unfortunate. Like he actually had his worst fucking start of his career in the 21K entry last night. Like broke last, didn't break up on the lead or anything. Like it was pretty gross. And we were definitely live in this race. That was like the gross thing too. But like broke like shit on the inside coming out of the 2 gate. Just walked out. Yeah. And normally this son of a bitch is just like in the big race, he shot out like a cannon. 12. on. So, like, he has good start. All of his races, he jumps to the lead early and just wires them. Where are we at? We're over here? Yeah. Shoots out like a fucking cannon, takes the lead, and doesn't look back. Boom. See you later. And then got beat in the stretch, but ran a big third. But yeah, it's a tall tale sign that if that son of a bitch doesn't get the lead, it's going to be a bad night. All right, good luck. Let's try and get one back. It's in the genetics, bro. You got to breed it. Now you have it in your stable. You should be able to breed it. Hopefully you get a good stat reveal so that way I can potentially come breed with this horse. Finally get out of the fucking shadow of Astro and Ziggy. Everything that's been on the lead tonight is just one. Rita jumps out on the lead and then gets fucking smacked in the ankles right away. Oh my god. It could have wicked up. It definitely could have wicked up. But that's the only way you're gonna find out is by running bigger races. I mean, he's doing well in the S Maxes. Not doing terrible. Has to show some sort of heart there. First half of the race is looking pretty good. Now it's the second half we got to sweat. I would love if horses didn't run in the middle of the track and they closed in. That would be swell, methinks. You gotta make me sweat. Why you gotta make me sweat? Don't fucking make me sweat. Just let me win, let me win. Fuck! Fuck! Damn it! Dude, it makes no fucking sense at all. Come back. Have some finish, Rita. Come back, Rita. Come back, Rita. You can't beat me. I'm the best at this game. God damn it. We're in the green for tonight. God damn, dude. The equation was I run second, I flip the table. Like, I can't break these down. I cannot break these races. I think I do a pretty swell job at breaking these races down. I cannot break them down any more perfect and then have the outcomes be just completely flipped in the opposite side. That race, we were spot on. Spot on. Whoever came in and decided to hammer down Super Bowl last minute, thank you. We'll take 6.5 to 1 on that winner. That puts us back in the green for the night. I did have a small play on the 8, but the 8 shit the bed completely. God damn, dude. It's just like so. I shouldn't have to sweat this bad. Like that whole race. I even made up a song about it mid-race. Like, I shouldn't have to sweat this bad. To try and make a living on this game. Let me see who finished third. I don't give a shit. The 13. Who was the 13? I saw around run 4. That was a good 4. 13. S minus. All right, good for you, S minus. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, I'm on the wrong account. I'm like, what do you mean no picks made? What do you mean no picks made? Hold on. I gotta load back in the other account. Jesus Christ, I almost flipped the table. What do you mean no picks made? Yeah, we're in the green. Let's go. Actually, we're in the green from last night, too. Let's go even more. Dude. Why does it have to be such a sweat? Why does it have to be such a sweat? I gotta fill the balloon real quick. And then I gotta do the right dirt entering and, well, not entering, but fuckery. Is anyone still here besides Latuda? Or is it all bots? If it's all bots, that's going to be nice. I got to do something about that. Alright, well. Yeah, let me see what the final. We were down 2,400 yesterday. We started with 35 today. 5 minus 24. Alright, so we're up 26 over the 2 days. Alright, we're back in the green. Shouldn't be this stressful. And we got the Juan Soto home run to back it up. Let's fucking go. Races. That's what I want to do. I want to enter my stable. I want to enter my stable, and then I want to go enter the right dirt. Well, I can't enter the right dirt stable. Can't enter anyone here yet either. Is Big Girl ready to run? 11 a.m. I guess we can find a race for her. Dude, what a fuck. She's got sweat. Gotta get sweaty. Well, another. This is crazy. 0 entrance for a left dirt race. That's minus stakes. Run the allowance again. I'd rather not. $12 furlongs on. All right, you could try it here. See if you came around. I benched this horse for a couple weeks. 2 weeks, I think. 10 days. I had to regather my thoughts on this one because it just wasn't making sense. The longer distances, when I looked at it, I said, this horse is bred for distance. Outside of... It's also really weird, too, because... And it's a reverse thought here, because when you see Can Pork Chop and it has the A plus temper and everything else is boosted. She was a distance runner and she wasn't terrible. She was a 50-50 horse. She had finish heart and temper and her A stamina, but she was a distance runner, which is really weird. So her finish and everything else was enough to push her up. She didn't have speed to go with that shit. But all things lead to this horse should be Thug Passion had some sprinters, but Pekka. Damn, Pekka ran like shit. All right, well. Kicking the nuts indeed. All right, Latu, did you want to work on like a swap for next season since you were on vacation and I just rage bred my horses since you're here? Maybe you left and you told me to go fuck myself. Either one's fine. Oh, you left. Definitely left. There's only 4 viewers. All right, I'm signing off. We're done here.